Oh, dude, I don't understand it that good. I really don't understand it that good. Guys, do we have a fake card we can show? Or we'll just raffle off. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ricardo, DFW, Junk Guys, Junk Removal Service. I'm back at it, guys. It is Saturday. I know it's hard to get Saturday, get people on these streams, but I want to give you an update on a few things really quick. First, the Hoarder House. We're still at the Hoarder House in Mesquite, and you know it rained here today, so we kind of ran into a little situation. Okay, we ran into a situation where I went to go dump today. when I brought it up with all the clothes and everything, it was really wet, so all the trash and the junk got stuck on it. So listen. The more I pull out of a piece of property, the more I'm trying to make money. The more pulls, the better off we are. At $400 a piece, you know, it's $1,200, but today we only pulled twice, so I only made $800. But here's the bad thing about it. I had to pay my employees $240, so I don't make much money that way. But there is other ways to do it. Whenever I pull 4 times, I'm making good money, okay? I'm making good money. But unlike today, it rained, so I got stuck at the landfill. Took too much time. There was traffic. It was really, really, really bad. What's up, Montel? How you doing, man? PD, what's up, guys? Miles, what's up? Just want to say hi to y'all, guys. We're open for questions, too, but today is a special day. That's especial. If y'all don't understand Spanish, that's actually especial and special, the same thing, aren't they? Anyway, guys, I have some guests in the house today, guys. We're going to talk about actually the ups and downs of the business of starting a business and why they started a business and honestly why they got into junk removal, okay? So we're going to pan out right now, guys. I'm going to introduce you Chris and William. They're from Junk Leaders. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Sit down. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Give me a little pan view. Give me a little pan view. All right, guys. So these are on delays, okay? They're on delay. So if you see like a question, we can nearly jump on it. Guys, so we have Chris right here, and he's taller than me. Chris, okay, yeah, you gotta get lower than me. You can't go higher than me. So what I'm trying to accomplish out of this, guys, today is actually, I know there's a lot of people, Chris and William. I get a lot of people by email. I get a lot of people by YouTube, and they're always asking me questions. They're always asking me how to start a junk removal service. How did I do it? What kind of truck? How much they should spend on that truck? Should I get a website? You know, what's the first thing I should do? And guys, you're going to answer those questions for us today, okay? You're going to answer those questions for us. And Montel, okay, so Montel, you're still looking for a truck man, right? Don't go with that 6.0. So Montel is a newcomer, and he is out of Capel, Texas. He just started his junk removal service, and he is trying to select a truck. Okay, so let's start with y'all, guys. Now, if y'all have questions, guys, if you have questions for my guests, you're welcome to ask them, and we're going to try to answer them. We're trying to look. We have a kind of a delay here. Again, we are using the Mevo. They are not paying me for the advertising. I just got to tell you that. But we are using the Mevo. Will you scoot this one over, Director? What's your nickname? What was it? Francis. His next name's Francis. Okay.
Tony gave him that.
Yeah. Tony gave him that. So it's only me today, guys. Okay, so Miles, if you need help, I'm live in Mesquite off Monday. I have a dump trailer. Okay, I'll say thank you. Okay, guys, so I get the question all the time. One of the most popular questions I get. You know what? Let's first start from the beginning. How long have y'all been in business?
February 3rd of this year.
February 3rd of this year. I just saw their truck. They got a new truck, too. I want to point that out. It's a Dodge. What is it?
2500.
A 2500 Dodge diesel. Is it new? What year is it?
2018.
Oh, did y'all just hear that? These guys just started off in February and already have a new truck. If they, guys, if that doesn't give motivation to some people out there, what the hell does? Our shades?
They're nice.
They are nice. Okay, it is bright as hell in here. That's why we're all wearing shades. Anyway, guys, y'all have a 2500 Dodge truck. Y'all just started out. Tell me why, what were y'all doing before? Why did y'all get into the business? So there's 2 questions. What were y'all doing before?
I was an electrician for 26 years. Senior project manager out of an electrical contractor company out of Carrollton. He's fixing to graduate May 18th. If y'all want to send gifts, we accept gifts.
That's awesome.
Let Ricardo know. We'll get you the address. But he works at Whataburger. His last day will be May 11th.
Oh, that's awesome. And then after May 11th, you're going to go full time.
Full time.
What the hell? Whataburger, no more water chickens, no more bringing home leftovers, right, dude? Because you do bring home leftovers.
No, he brings home no leftovers.
No leftovers.
They don't make it that far.
Are they strict? PD, people keep calling, asking us if we pick up stuff for free. I mean, all the time. Do y'all get those phone calls?
Yes, we do. We will pick up a certain amount for free if it has potential to be a future customer, future business with that customer.
Really? Okay, in the last 8 years, I have picked up 0 for free. I don't.
Well, I'm not talking about a trailer load. I'm talking about like if it's
A microwave.
refrigerator or a microwave, just a single item. We won't do a trailer load or a quarter trailer.
Is it because you can make money off the recycling too on the
Exactly.
end? Okay,
Exactly.
so you're not going to go pick up a mattress for free?
No, probably
Yeah.
not. No.
There is absolutely 0 amount of money in mattresses, just to let you know, and they're harder and getting harder to recycle. I mean, not recycle, but to dump.
Yeah, to dump.
Overall, a lot of people don't realize that a mattress takes up a lot of room. We don't make a lot of money off of it, of course, you know. But other than like a fridge, and I don't know why I'm getting to this recycle thing, but like a fridge, it's easy to recycle and make a few bucks off of it. But only if you have like 20 of them, you actually make money.
Right.
So y'all just started in February. Y'all got into junk removal. What gave y'all reason? Why junk removal? What was going on? What's going on? Something click in your head?
This is his
Chris,
mainly his
here's
idea.
your idea. All right, so Chris is about to tell us why he stay tuned for a commercial, and then no, we don't have commercials. We don't have
Paid advertising.
Yeah. Hey Ash, is the volume? Francis, is the volume on the phone or on this thing? Really quick. I'm looking for a truck. What's up? Super excited for it. Mark, what's up, dude? Can you switch
Can
it?
you stop like so it doesn't play in the background?
Okay. Oh, is it playing back there?
Yes. It's playing from the laptop.
It's giving us an echo. I don't know how to turn this thing off. I found this.
Isn't it playing from the laptop?
You want to pull it up?
Oh, okay. Oh, it's playing on the laptop. Okay.
Oh my God.
Let me see. All right, guys. Little technical difficulties. One of our guests just left. All right. How about there?
We're going to pull it up over here and see what's
Okay. Yeah. Pull it up if you don't mind. All right, guys. So we got it now.
It's good.
Okay, it's good. Okay, guys. What up? People calling, ask us for free. Okay, Chris, we'll come back to you. Want to ask you, why did you decide to do junk removal? What was your motivation? What's going on?
Junkyards.
Junkyards.
I love junkyards.
Okay. So you saw a junkyard, you're like, hey, junk.
Yeah, he loves digging through anything that's junk. You
Right.
get taken to a scrapyard,
I'll be there for hours.
he's there for
I love
hours.
it.
He just loves it. He loves digging in people's stuff.
And then, do y'all remember the first time you went and got a phone call to come pick up junk? How did that go? What did y'all do?
My first phone call, he wasn't there on that one. My first phone call was a contractor, asked if we would go do it. As soon as we did that job, he gave us 6 others.
Awesome.
So-
So he saw that y'all were good price. Of course, you have to be good price.
Right.
And then, as you're starting out, you're working the pricing, right?
Right.
And what kind of issues, as a new junk removal service, what kind of issues are you having when it comes to pricing?
Well, we price our loads at $400 a load.
And I saw your trailer. It's a 16-footer
16 foot.
with 5-foot walls or 4?
4 foot.
4-foot walls. It's actually a really good deal. It's a really good deal.
It's a good deal.
That's really cheap.
But the issue you have there is people who have the junk, they don't want to pay the $400. They don't understand what we have to do to get rid of it, the labor we have to put it on the trailer to get it off the trailer. But it's a process, and don't get discouraged about it. I mean, if they don't want to pay but $150 for that load, just go on, move on.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, I try to tell a lot of people, you got to know when to turn away.
Right.
You need to know when to just say no to a job and just walk away.
And it gets easier the further you go and get into this.
Okay, Rosario's saying nice video work. That's for you, Francis, right there. Why are we wearing the shades? It's way too bright. I don't know how it is because he's in, that's Junk Guys Sacramento, Ivan. He's in the western hemisphere of the country, and the sun doesn't hit him like it hits us right now. Right, guys? And it's bright as heck today. It's the sun just coming in. I hope that that answers your question.
We look good this way.
Yeah, we definitely look good. And you watch my videos. You watch a couple of my videos. Yeah. And which one's your favorite video of the ones that we watched?
Oh, that car.
When I got the car? Yeah, the car was pretty cool. Actually,
We watched it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I can't believe the woman
just gave him away.
just gave
So,
him away.
if y'all remember, guys, it wasn't. Did I put it down as a porterhouse? I don't know what I got it down on YouTube, but it's a great video. It's got a lot of traction on it. People ask me all the time about that. But she was from, tell the story again. She was from Mississippi, Arkansas, Minnesota, somewhere with an
No,
M.
it wasn't that far.
I don't know where she was from. Michigan.
Okay,
Michigan. It sounds good. She's from Michigan, and she was coming down here for because her father-in-law died, and she just wanted to get rid of the house. And the more that she stayed here, the more the hotel room was costing her to stay here. So she wanted to get everything out of there. And she said, "Do you want 2 cars?" And I said, "What? Do they run?" And she goes, "I got the keys, I got the titles," and bam, we got new cars. And I think my sons are going to benefit. Francis might benefit from one of them. You know, I don't think he likes Francis. But we're using him as a code name. All right, guys. If y'all have any question, don't forget. Y'all can ask me. All of y'all chat guys from out? Okay, he's just messing with us, right there. And you have a 16 now. Our competitors, they use. Do you know what Junk King uses? And 1-800-JUNK.
Trucks.
Yeah. What size they are? Because you've done a little.
I think they're like 9 yard.
9 yard.
Yeah.
I think Junk Kings are 11 yards. Actually.
11 yards. Okay.
11 yards, and then 1-800-JUNKs is 9 yards, and they
Right.
charge $575, a little over $500
Right.
both of them. How did you get your pricing for your vehicle, your trailer? So, as a newcomer, I get this question all the time. How do we price out a full trailer? How did you get yours?
That's a process. We opened in February 3rd, but it was about 6 months of research before we opened the doors. We didn't just open the doors, hop in a truck, and grab a trailer and go. We did our research.
Go ahead. Technical problem.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're up. Yeah, no,
We did our research. We went to multiple different sites, checked our pricing, and we found a happy medium where we could make money and everything would be okay. We could pay the guys that were working with us. And since February 3rd, we've also purchased a dump trailer. So we're running 2 trucks, 2 trailers.
The truck with the logos on it. You still have that truck?
The truck with the logos that y'all have seen at the transfer station, we're
Yeah, that's
pulling
right.
a 16-foot trailer with it.
Yeah.
The new Dodge diesel is pulling a dump trailer.
That was the diesel that I saw out there.
Yes.
Okay, and then the dump trailer, how big is the dump trailer?
It's a 12-foot.
12 foot, and what are you going to charge? How are the walls on that?
The walls are 18 inches. We're putting
Boards.
wood up
Boards.
to a 4.5 foot, so it's going to end up being a 14.5 yard trailer.
Okay, and here's a great question from John. Hey, John, welcome to the board. I don't remember seeing you on the board here, John, before. I don't remember. If I'm wrong, put it down there. But here's a great question. John looks like a newcomer. What is the best way? As a newcomer, I'll ask this question to them. What's the best way to advertise to y'all? What are y'all doing?
Well, I can tell you what we do. We market on Facebook. I hire a guy out of, he's up north somewhere, that does cold calling for us, which has really paid off.
Cold calling?
Cold calling.
I never heard that.
Emails don't do the email thing.
You know what I mean, like
make a lot of people mad.
constant contact or something, or what do y'all do? Constant contact is an application that you can upload to your computer, and you put all the emails, and they send it like once a week. They send the information. You
Right.
type it in one time, and it sends it to like 1,000 people.
Right.
Is it something like that?
No, we go on to like Remax website, find
Oh,
a agent, grab that agent's email, and send them an email like you've talked to them before. Don't say introduce your company every time. Just say, hey, you know, we own a junk removal company. Let me know if you need us. It's just short and simple. It works best. They don't need a long detail because you don't catch their attention in the first 2 or 3 seconds.
Right.
They'll just delete the email.
Yeah, you're right when you say that, William, because I get these emails, people trying to like sell me something or whatever, and it's always a long, drawn out email. It's like drawn out. Now I just read the first 3 words probably, and then I delete it. You know what I mean? But I read one the other day that was really, really long. He told me his whole history about him starting a junk removal business, and I was like, oh damn, I felt bad for him. So I read the whole thing. But if you're gonna advertise like that, I recommend just keep it a paragraph.
Yeah.
Just tell them what
Or
you do.
less.
Gosh, please don't do something that's like 3 lines. Do 2 lines and like put a nice picture in it of your trailer and truck. You know, I always tell people to use their trailer and truck. Do y'all do that in your pictures? Do you do that in your pictures? Okay. Chris, you're not talking much, brother. You're like, boom.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm just agreeing.
He disagrees.
He's just like, yeah.
He doesn't talk much.
Yeah,
He's a little shy.
Okay, so we talked about the trailer. Okay, so you started in February. You have 2 trucks right now.
2 trucks, 2 trailers. Yeah.
Another question is, your truck that you have at the landfill, you bought that used or new?
I bought that new. That was my personal truck. And when we started this company, we threw the stickers on there. And that's another thing, I think it was John asking. If you have a vehicle, your name needs to be on the vehicle. We've gotten multiple calls by saying they've seen our truck in Kaufman, they've seen it in Dallas or Mesquite or what have you, but your name needs to be on your vehicles.
Okay, so Mike, this is Mike. I noticed you asked this question the other day, and William, I'm confronting you about it right now. How can you dump in Dallas when you live in Kaufman? Mike wants to know, dude.
Okay.
Mike, I'm going to get down to it, bro. This is the second time you asked that. Why am I talking down there when you're up here? Tell him.
Okay. Basically what we do is just pull in the parking lot and pay them $50 and they let us dump.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. So they're not asking you because they see your license. It's on Texas ID, and that's it, right?
As long as you've got cash, most of them will let you
Yeah, and you're right. When he says most of them, Mike, it's true. There's a lady and there's a guy, and he's kind of feminine. I flirt with him. He lets me in sometimes. You know what I mean?
I know who you're
Just
talking
don't.
about. That's at the transfer
I hope
station.
he's not used to it because he does watch my videos. Okay, Junk Mob in the house. What's up, bro?
Hey,
I
Junk
told
Mob.
you, Junk Mob's a really nice guy, guys. Junk Mob, Tim from Junk Mob, right?
Yeah, I know who
Tim,
he is.
what's up, dude? Nice seeing you. Comment if you want. Do you want to know how to start a junk removal business, Tim? Or,
Yeah, we looked at your videos. We can tell you now how to do it.
Okay, so Montel started his website today on GoDaddy, and it's definitely a process. Y'all have a website?
Yes.
Oh yes, I saw y'all's website.
Yeah.
They do have a website, and did y'all build it yourself, or did you get someone else to do it?
No, I built it. I've got experience in building websites, so it's pretty cut and dry for me. I mean, it's a simple process for us.
Yeah, and it works.
It works.
Is there that perception that now that you have a website that the question I'm trying to really ask is that when you first started, when was the issue of getting a website that you needed it? Were you like, hey, this is the first thing I need to do, website, then truck? Because Montel at a Capel, he's wondering what to do first.
First, I would get, if you didn't have anything, you only had one thing that you could do, I'd put the names on your vehicles. Create the website. Second, get a good domain name. Junk Mob will vouch for that. If your domain name is good, don't make it long, don't make it complicated, just make it to the point. The domain is good, then build your website. The website doesn't have to be extreme. You don't need 50 pages. If you had a 5-page website and your SEO is good, your back end is good, you're going to be okay on the website. The website will get traffic if you build your SEO correctly.
Right, and I use my psychology on the website is totally different from yours, William. I believe in building the website first, that way I start gaining traction. I don't like much advertising, well, because y'all walked out there, y'all saw all the advertisement.
Yeah.
But on my trucks, I could care less about the trucks,
Right.
you know what I mean? Of course, if I'm first starting out, guys, I'm in the game for 8 years. Come on, people know, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They already know, so
Right.
I don't have to put it on my truck, you know what I mean? And now I need to because I wrecked it and I want the wrap to, if I got the wrap, they won't see the dent that I put on it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking about. John just says, hey, it's the first time. It's a great idea. I'm starting a junk removal service, trying to clean up, and get the business going. Hey, John, this is the question. We got 2 rookies right here, just started in February, just bought another truck, trying to expand the business, trying to get it bigger. I'm out here. They're out here as guests. I saw them at the landfill, and just to give them an overall view, started in February, guys. Got 2 trucks, got the dump truck and a trailer right now. Junk exactly quick, and he's junk. What's up, Rick? Hey, Josh is out of Waxahachie, Texas.
Oh wow. He's close.
And Josh is trying to start. He works right now for Baylor. He's a police officer, and this is something he wants to do down the line. This is another suggestion, guys. I want to say something to Josh. Josh sends me pictures all the time. He doesn't know how the jobs are going to go. You know what I mean? And he sends me a picture and says, "Ricardo, how much?" And I'll get the picture hours later, a day later, but I give him the price, and then he tells me his price.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Have you had? And this is for Josh. What do you think Josh needs to do in order to get the pricing correctly? What's the secret y'all do to get your pricing correct if you came into a house and it's just trash?
Well, if there's no way to tell how many loads it's going to take, you do like Ricardo does and tell them it's $400 a load. Count the loads. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. But if you got a good understanding of how much each load is going to be, I mean, it's $400 a load. I don't know any other way to explain it. But get your load, how much you want to charge for a load. You may be cheaper where you're at or more expensive, but just first thing is get there and look over everything. You can get to a job and you see a bunch of trash bags and you think they're trash and they're full of tile and sheetrock, then you've got an issue. Don't worry about what the customer's thinking. Just go in there and make sure you look over everything that you're going to be picking up before you give them a price on it.
Right.
Because they do hide stuff, and they will add stuff at the end.
Oh,
After you show up, they will add stuff.
Yeah. Miles wants to know, and I think Miles is this. I think this question is to them, not to me, because I've seen. This is for junk leaders. Well, he corrected my ass really quick.
Okay.
Miles wants to know, how big is your equipment?
Miles, which equipment? What's he talking
He'll
about?
come over here and say it. I think you just go over a view of those vehicles that you have.
Okay, the truck we started with is a 2014
1500.
extended cab 1500 with the Hemi. It pulls a 16-foot flatbed trailer with 4-foot sides.
Just leave the phone here. Don't come. Leave the phone here.
The new truck is a 2018 2500 Ram diesel, and it's pulling a 12-foot dump trailer, and it will have 4.5-foot sides on it come tomorrow.
Jamal asked a question. What's up, Ricardo? What's up, Jamal? Jamal, what's up? He's a really great guy. You got to know Jamal. He asked a question for junk leaders. Do you park your truck in Carrollton to advertise?
I still work at the electrical company 3 days a week, and yes, it does get parked right on the belt line, right out the front. And we've gotten, that's why you need to have your name on your truck. Being parked in Carrollton right there, we've gotten quite a few jobs from 2 men in a truck. They saw our name on there and they've called us.
The moving company.
The moving company.
Oh, that's awesome. I've worked with them before. They're real jerks. All right.
They pay.
Hey, they're jerks. I don't like working with those guys. I think, okay, so PD Junk Removal asked a question a while back. He says, I'm thinking I'm going into the mini dumpsters next. Any thoughts? And that's probably a question for me. I'll answer this really quick.
Okay.
PD, I tell everybody, junk removal is a business. Mini dumpsters is a compliment.
There you go.
Okay?
That's a good answer.
I have a guy from Boston, and he's ordered 10 mini dumpsters, and he has no website. He's never been in the junk removal business. I don't know what he's doing, man. I'll be honest with you. I told him I don't think it's a good idea that I even sell you these dumpsters. And he said, no, this is what I want to do. I want to do it like you on YouTube and videos and this and that and that. And I'm like, all right, dude. And I try to talk him out of it. And anyway, we got some dumpsters coming in. Junk Mob, what was your big? Okay, Junk Mob, and this is Tim. So he's a veteran. Tim, you're gonna have to grade these guys on it.
How you doing, Tim?
What was your biggest hurdle starting your business? Thank you, Tim, for the question.
Wow. Well, my biggest hurdle was I was running I had a full-time job. Doing this on the side because I've been doing 90% of the work because my son's still in school. He's still working a part-time job after school. So getting it done, getting the jobs done, getting them scheduled, going to price them while I was still working full-time. I'm to 2 to 3 days a week now, so that's helping a lot. But I would say time. Time is the biggest thing.
Okay, I got a question really quick from Montel. I'm sorry, Montel, about that. Do you guys think I need to build a logo for my website or just use my domain name for now?
Logos are good when you start advertising. To have it on a website, not really. I would just put a picture up there for right now. I wouldn't let the logo bother you in the least. Just get something up there, get a website going.
Well, there's the question, man. We can look at it there. Why am I keep looking over here like this going down here? Because the damn questions are right. Look at this guy.
I know.
I'm gonna give him a shave right here.
He's a good looking guy right there.
I hope that answers for you, Montel. Josh is all-star junk removal. Josh is the one at Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
So give you a credit. So let's ask. Seemingly that Chris is working at Whataburger most of the day, and you're doing most of the junk removals throughout the day, and still in school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you ready for this, man?
Oh, I'm ready.
You're ready.
He's itching.
Yeah, he's itching.
ready.
You got the
I'm
itch.
ready to get out of there. Yeah.
You're 17.
18.
18. He's 18 years old, guys. You want to talk about a rookie? This guy's a rookie, but he's been working with his dad.
Right.
You know, he's been working with his dad. You've been seeing everything. Are you ready to go to someone's house, knock on the door by yourself without your dad, and do a junk removal? Yeah? And you know you're going to price it right. You're not going to have to bring it home and then you go, what the hell? Why did you price it? Because I've done that to my employees. I'm like, dude, are you serious? And then I've said, you got that much for that? Okay, so are you ready for that?
I think so.
What do you think is going to be one of your biggest obstacles working by yourself?
Pricing.
Pricing,
Yeah.
pricing. So how about a fridge, man? When you get a big fridge, I mean, loading it and throwing it up there.
By myself.
Maybe you know, fridges might weigh more than you, man.
Yeah.
Especially like the deep freezers, the big deep freezers that we did today. You know, do you know how to lean it against the tailgate of the truck, push it up and stuff, get the little edge on it and stuff, and don't give up?
Hopefully I have somebody with me most of the time.
Most of the time, but on busy days you might not be there,
Right.
and you leave to go get a small table, and then all of a sudden she wants the fridge. You're not going to turn that around. Turn her away is what I'm trying to say. So you got to push that in the truck. Tim from JunkGuys says, "Congrats to the father and son team."
Thanks,
I got a guy named Apache. Apache, welcome to the board, Apache. I saw you the other day. I just started at my company. Hope to see y'all out there. Awesome, Apache. Where are you out of? I think you're out of Irving. I think. I'm not sure. If you can, comment below. Did I miss any questions? Any questions here? Do you park? Okay, Jamal, you busted him, dude. They park it. It's because he works there, man. He still works there. That's why he parks his vehicle out there. You know the logos on the vehicles. We do have one truck, and it's in right down the street in Frisco from us, right over there where Dude Perfect is at. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's logoed out. We don't use the truck because it's just not durable. It looks great if you're taking pictures with it, but holy cow, it just doesn't run that great. You know what I mean? And it's standard, and that's one of the worst. Okay, so he's out of Grand Prairie. Josh asked a question really quick. Have any of you guys received a ticket for not covering your? Hold on, Josh. We're going to come back to that really quick. That's really funny.
We have
to say
answers for that one.
But what I was getting back to, what was I just saying just a second ago?
The truck you have parked on the side is not.
Oh yeah, so that truck is great for pictures, great for advertising. It's all over. It's on the heading of my YouTube video and all that stuff. It's great for that, but other than that, it just doesn't run good. And I spent so much money covering. I was like, man, I'm not gonna. And it was in the wrap place for like 4 days, and I lost money those 4 days just to get it wrapped. Let's not go back to that. So here we go. Here's a good question. Have you guys received a ticket for not covering your load? And if you did you fight it? All right, here we go. This is a great question. So I want to tell you the story. I was at the landfill at McComas. I never go to McComas. I don't like it. One of the reasons I don't like it is because I lost my ID when they stole my truck. I haven't replaced it because I don't have any time to, okay? So I haven't replaced it since December, January, when they took my truck. I don't go to the landfill unless someone is working there and they recognize me. And they're like, hey, Ricardo, let's just go in, dump and stuff. Okay, that's one reason. The second reason is state troopers are parked outside McComas all the time.
Right.
So for the first time in about a year, I decided to go to McComas, and I recorded a time lapse. I went up the hill, down, whatever, and On the way out, there was a state trooper and he pulled someone over. And Josh, don't be embarrassed, but it was Josh from Waxahachie.
Oh, man.
Josh
That's
had
funny.
got pulled over, and I talked to him yesterday. He said he's fighting the ticket, but Josh is a police officer. He's one of his own, and he got a ticket from his own peeps. Am I correct, Josh, when I say that? Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, so Apache from Grand Prairie, his company is called Beast Mode Junk Removal. Beast Mode.
Okay.
Like, I guess someone likes the running back, Beast Mode. And Miles, Junk Removal, how many full-time employees do you have?
It's me, my son, and my father-in-law.
So there's 3 of them. So there's 3 of them, but full-time.
Yes, full-time.
Okay, I only run with 2 employees full-time, me and 2 guys, okay? Of course, we also have on the team Vic and Tony, and they're out there doing their own thing. Guys, I am going to give away, I got 2 gift cards we're giving away. We've got a Chili's gift card and a Home Depot gift card. Boom! Home Depot, the perfect tool for any project. We're going to give this away in a minute. I'm going to ask you a question about probably one of my past videos. If you're loyal, God, I think Jamal's going to win this one, actually. Jamal watches all the videos.
Jamal don't get to play?
Yeah, we're going to give this away in just a second, okay, guys? So if you're game, we're going to give it away in just a minute. I have a Chili's card, too, and let me pull that out really fast. It's right here. It's Chili's. It might look like a phone, but there's supposed to be a card here. Listen, man, I forgot to give Chili's, but we are going to give away Chili's card and a Home Depot card. Man, it'd be cool if we had like a card. Do you have something in your wallet? Like a wallet? Do you have a wallet? Guys, we just found the Chili's card really fast.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. I found the Chili's card, so we're going to give this Chili's card away in a few minutes. Look at that right there.
So
I'm just going to set it down right there. Drop and Go Dumpsters. Have you seen Brandon's videos, Drop and Go Dumpsters?
A couple of them.
And he's trying, you know. Just started out. Actually, he was here when he bought his trailer. We went down there and we did all the stuff, and we got the trailers for him here. He said, pick me, Drop and Go Dump Brandon. Okay, question above. Montel asked a question. How do you know how much you will need for certain jobs?
How much, what?
Yeah, I think what you're asking is like how much equipment you're going to spend or how much time you're going to spend. Montel, is that the question you're asking? Damn it. God, Miles, stop doing that, man. Dude, don't worry about it. It's supposed to look like a Chili's card. X out Miles. We're going to suspend you. Okay, so he asked a question just a second ago. He said, right here, he said, Montel, do you know how much you will need for certain jobs? And I think he corrected us. Montel, if you can correct that question, ask it a little bit better. I'll give away the card I just got today. Watch the video. Ben Barry, welcome to the chat, Ben Barry. Hello, Junk Guys from Tacoma, Washington. Wow. Ben, we have actually right now junk leaders. They're out of Greenville, Texas. Kaufman, I'm sorry, damn it, I say Greenville all the time. They're out of Kaufman, Texas. They're newcomers to the business, just started in February 2018. They're on their 2nd truck. They got two trailers. They're rock and rolling. These are the guys you want to ask questions for. I've been in the game a little too long, so you already know what I have. You just look at my videos from 6 years ago. Miles says, just get ready to come to Tampa. Okay, there you go. There you go. So the question from Montel, I didn't understand the question, Montel. If you can ask it away. Tim said he's going to give away a car. That's funny.
The car?
Okay. So here's the question, guys. If you're ready to win this card right here, we're going to give away the Home Depot card first. How much is it?
$25.
20. Mine's only 20. The Chili's card is now going to be $25. So we're going up.
And we're giving $5 away with this one as well.
So this is a $25 gift card. Here's the question. Are you ready? If you're loyal to the Junk Guys and DFW Junk Guys junk removal service, the question is, whoever answers me first on the chat right here, guys, I'm going to look at your name. Then you're going to have to send me your address so I can mail this thing to you, because that's the only way I can get it for you. What kind of vehicle did I first use when I started junk removal?
I know the answer to that one.
All right, so who's first? Damn, this Lynette chick. How do you feel about helping your competitors help as people with you for job?
Is that Lynette?
Lynette, yeah, Lynette 21. So Lynette asked a great question. She says, I'm still looking for the answer on this. What kind of vehicle did I use when I first started my junk removal, guys? Whoever wants it, just say it right there in the chat, and we'll go from there. We'll give you Ooh, Apache, you're way
No,
off. No,
no.
no.
I
Okay.
know the answer to that.
Ah,
No.
PD, junk removal is the winner. PD, you have won. You are now the championship winner of this. You're going to spend $25. PD, what are you going to buy for 25 bucks? And everybody else started saying, everybody came on. Econoline. Look at this guy. Jamal went all out. He said the Econoline. Wow, Jamal. I don't know, dude. That is pretty.
That was Dad's van.
That is pretty bad. All right, the winner is PD. PD, junkguysdfw@gmail.com. Send me your address. I'll mail this out to you, okay, buddy? This is compliments of junk leaders at a Kaufman. So we have a question from Lynette. Lynette asks, how do you feel about helping your competitor? You know what? When I look at these guys, I do look at y'all as competitors, but junk removal is like water, okay? And it's like air. There's a lot of water, there's a lot of air, and there's a lot of trash. If it's one thing, we're not running out of trash, we're not running out of water and air really soon. These guys are a little out of my district. They're just out of the Metroplex, what I meant to say, not district. What is this? Those Hunger Games? But out of the way. They're not that close to me, guys. They're not that close to me. How far are y'all, honestly?
We're about 65 miles from here.
So, and primarily, do you do more business in Kaufman or in Dallas?
Dallas.
Dallas. So, they are competitors. How do I feel about helping them out?
Here's the thing. If we show up on a job and Ricardo's out there, we probably won't bid the job. Or if we know he's bidding it, we probably won't bid it because we have that respect. He's taught us a lot of what we know, and we're going to give him that respect. I mean, we're not going to compete against.
And this is not, guys, and another thing is, I wanted to pick up the phone and call y'all the other day because, of course, I'm not working for the last 4 days because of the hoarder house, right. You know what I mean? And I've been giving the jobs to Vic and Tony, and they're even, with the phone calls that they're getting, and my jobs is multiplying, so I was like, man, do these guys, do I give it to them? Do they want to really come out and get a $45 TV, you know what I mean, a refrigerator? So I wanted to talk to them first, but I'm so busy with this hoarder house, and I don't want to lose money on this hoarder house deal, and that's why.
Last week, I had a lady that I've done one job for call me and ask if we rented dumpsters. And
oh, yeah, she called me.
She called Ricardo and...
Look at that. Forgot to tell you that.
See, that's not competition. We're in a community together. I mean, it's a unique community that we all share here. And if we can help one another out, help each other out.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't complain about it. Just do it.
You know, there's a lot of people, and Chris, I'll tell you this question. There's a lot of people out there that will get in the business and get out of it quick.
Right.
And why? Because they're not doing proper marketing, they're not proper advertising, they're thinking they're just going to put logos on the side of the truck and just that. Yeah. That's it. And then they get a phone call and they don't answer the phone call. You see what I mean?
Oh, can I add on to that?
Yeah, go ahead, add on to it.
When you start this company, when you open the doors for business, that phone needs to be answered every time it rings. I've heard people say that they have bill collectors calling them and everything. Do like I do, just hang up on them, but you need to answer the phone.
Okay, so Montel, we're going to answer this question for you right now. I'm going to let Chris answer the question. I was asking, how do you know how much help you will need once you get a job as a beginner? Chris?
How much help you will need?
Yeah, how many guys will you need?
Just 2, I think.
As you observe a situation, okay? Now, I'll answer this for you, Chris, but as you observe the situation, if it's overwhelming, just hire somebody else, dude. Yeah. God, Jesus. Listen, the hoarder house I did in Oak Cliff, the hoarder house I did, the one with the possum, I didn't work. I didn't work, man. Right. My whole thing was video the whole time. I got to get some videos out of here. If y'all saw me drag a trash can, it was only for camera, for video reasons. I honestly did not work one time, man. I'm not embarrassed about it. These guys wanted to make some money. Right. And I gave them, I had 4 employees, 3 employees, 2 employees on the job. I even gave people down the street, the local crackheads some work, you know what I mean? They needed crack. What can I say? Listen, but I saw the job, Chris, and dude, you're going to get used to this. You're going to go see a job and go, I need 2 Mexicans. You know what I mean? I need 3. You know what I mean? When I went to, this is something funny, guys. Here goes a quick story really quick. All right, we're going to answer that for you, Lynette, in just a second. The job that I got in Mesquite, the one I'm doing right now, the one that I did the whole research on the hoarding thing and the dictionary and stuff, that job, I went out there and I told the guy this. it's going to take 10 or 11 dumpsters.
Right.
And I walked all the rooms really quick. I glanced at them. I said 10 and 11. It's going to take 11 dumpsters. We figured it out. I figured it out.
Right.
How? I don't know how. I just looked at the trash, and as a veteran, you're going to start used to that. You're going to, oh shit, not that bad. You know what I mean? You're just going to get used to it. But dude, I didn't want to. I worked today a little, and I didn't really do much. But those guys need to earn their money. You know what I mean? Paying them $120. I'm paying them $120 a day because it's a quarter out. So Lynette asked a question. Wouldn't you go out and do an estimate in person to see how large the junk removal is?
That goes back to what you have in the bags. If you get a picture, I did a job when we first started out. I bid it at $150 because the lady over the text message said that the bags were full of trash. And when I got there, I estimated it over the text, and when I got there, it wasn't full of trash, it was full of tile. So that $450, $500 job I had to do for $150 because I'm not going to turn the customer away because I underbid the job when you have a potential future customer. So
Right.
if you underbid it, suck it up, do the job, and word of mouth is the thing too, that you do that job for that person, they'll call you back, and word of mouth, you also get some more business that way.
Okay, that's. I hope that answers the question for you, Lynette. Josh, you're a hero. No, you're a hero, bro. You're a hero, bro. I'm gonna have Josh in here in the next few weeks. Josh, are you gonna come in here and do something? You just started out. They're ahead of you right now. Okay, PD, you had to go. See you later, brother. Jose asked a question. Jose Gomez, I want to start weekends. What should I do it?
Yes.
Yeah, and how do you think? This is a great question. How do you think he should advertise?
It goes back to the truck. I'm a firm believer of putting your name on your truck. Get the website out there. Tim with Junk Mob has some good videos on the websites. Watch those, but just visual. People are visual. If they see your truck going down the road, they're going to call. So get your name on the trucks for sure.
Right, right. Lynette asked another question. She's a mighty feisty chick right here. Lynette, also, what's up with the sunglasses? Western Hemisphere, the Solus is coming in. We answered that question earlier. Do you get offended if another company also uses the words Junk Guys in their business name? That is towards me. You know what? I do have someone that uses my name without my permission. I've talked to them. They mean good. We'll talk later about something else. And right now, no. You know, it's branding. It's marketing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I've actually got a job from Junk Guys, Washington, D.C., here in Dallas. They moved from Washington to Dallas. And the guy in Washington, he picked up their junk there. And when they moved them down, they had a lot of cardboard boxes. I picked them up here.
Wow.
What? I don't know how many
Free
miles.
advertising.
500? It's a million miles right now from Washington, to be honest with you. I think that's what it is. Thank you, Jose. I hope that helps you out. Miles Junk Removal 813signs.com. Nothing to do with junk removal. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're going to have an amazing business with what you know exactly how the game works. That's from Tim. Tim's a veteran, man. Tim, what's up, dude?
What'd Tim say?
He says, you're going to have an amazing business with what you know exactly and how the game works.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay, guys, so we gave away this. Now we're going to give away the...
Hold on.
we're going to give away the Chili's card. Really fast.
It changed colors.
We got the Chili's card right here. We're going to give away. Don't do this, Miles. Do not ruin it for people. Okay?
Miles?
Yeah, Miles is the one that I guess that was a Visa card last time. All right. Anyway, a $25 gift certificate to Chili's. And I always get Chili's. I always get the chicken fajitas with shrimp on them. Love them. Chili's. I love Chili's, man. Always been for Chili's. You like Chili's? Mm-hmm. I love Chili's. I love Chili's. So here goes the question, guys. You want to take it or what? Or you want me to throw something out there?
Let me think about it. Let's go on with something else, and I'll think of a
Okay.
question.
So we're going to leave junk leaders with the question, but right now we're going to ask some more. Yes, it does. He said he should advertise. I said yard signs. Yard signs. If y'all seen my videos in the past, guys, I spend $0 on advertising. Zero. And I've always spent zero. I mean, I spend $15 a year for my www dot. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
That. But other than that, but I'm gonna tell you, I spend a lot of time on the computer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
A lot of time.
that is priceless. If there was a price for what I've done to my websites, I would say $100,000 worth.
Right.
Because the books that I bought, Chris, when I first started out, I bought SEO books, marketing for dumbasses. Yeah, stuff like that. I even did marketing from door to door, mail. I wanted to see their techniques, but never was going to use it. Never had intentions to drop or do flyers. Never had intentions, but I got books on it. I spent $238. I remember it. I went to Barnes & Noble and bought all these books. Okay, Josh, I'm going to get that question just for you in just a second. And I used that knowledge and put it to the computer, and I said to myself, I'm going to base my business 99.9% of the time on Google.
Right.
I didn't care about Bing and Yahoo when it was more popular back then, and now my business is like 90% Google, 10% Bing, and nothing else. I don't care about anything else. Oh, but it's Craigslist now. Oh, it's Craigslist. Craigslist is a hotbed. I'm sorry. Have you had any luck with Craigslist?
We didn't advertise on there when it was free, but now that you pay for it, we've advertised on there and we've gotten one call.
Okay.
One call.
Not very successful in. Is it your ad? Does your ad suck?
The ad looks good.
Really? Okay.
The ad looks good.
I want to look at it. Okay? I
Yeah,
want to look at
that's
it. Okay. Josh, I know what your question, Josh, and you're right. Josh is a more low income area.
Okay.
And he's not getting the big jobs like he's supposed to, and they're not wanting to pay the. You know what, Josh? The pictures you've been sending me are huge jobs, bro. They're huge. I'm like talking like, why would I even want to do it? You've been sending me some big. So, Josh, you are getting the big jobs. I'm going to reward that, but the pricing is what they don't want to price. Since he's in a low income area, William, what do you think he should do? They don't want to pay the big bucks like they're paying me, but they want to. You know what I mean? They want the job done.
Right. If you charge $400 for your load, just an example, and it's a big job, you can drop that price down to get to work, especially if it's local to your home or your business. If you're going out away from your home, if you drive 20 miles to Navarro County, another 10, you could be another higher end area. I think I'd expand, go out a little further. Pick an area or a direction where you can pick up a better business for better customers.
That's better than I would answer it, actually. That's better than I would answer it. Good Fight Junk Removal. Good Fight, I forgot where you're at. Will you throw that in there too? Y'all giving away, do you lose weight working on this business? She's a smart ass.
Hey,
right.
Tim, we're actually going to be giving one of these away.
There you go.
You got a question coming through you have to answer.
Good Fight Junk Removal. When would you recommend a person quit their jobs and go full-time junk?
Don't quit your job to do junk. Give it 6 months.
Yeah.
At least 6 months. And one thing that you need to look at, during this 6 month period, you're going to get work, you're going to be happy, you're going to be busy on the weekends, busy on Fridays, you're going to take off here and there to do the junk removal job. The biggest thing is don't go in debt. Don't go out and buy a new truck and a new trailer based off of what you've done temporarily. Make sure this company is going to grow before you go out and get in debt. But I would give it at least 6 months before you put aside the job that's paying your bills, feeding your family.
I think that's a great question for Montel. I think that's a great question for also Josh.
Josh, too?
I think this is a great question, Montel and Josh, how he answered that. I would say, I would answer it the same way. If your phone is ringing one time every day, keep your job. If your phone is ringing 10 times a day, quit your job is how I look at it. And if they're 10 times, because listen, when someone's on the phone with me, I'm in the 90 percentile, I'm going to get it. I'm a salesman, you know what I mean?
Right.
At heart, I'm a salesman. I've been at the flea markets when I was a young kid. I know how to sell. And they get on that phone, I know it's a sell-through.
Right.
You know, if you're not a good salesman, learn how to be one. I even got books on selling stuff that I use. Here's a question. Do you think that you have to be a certain size and a certain strength to start junk removal business? Since most items are going to be heavy, what injuries have had to, okay. Have you been injured? before. I have actually. I have been injured a lot of times. As a matter of fact, if you can see that scar, that sent me to the hospital right there. That right there. And then the stitches fell and I put duct tape and the duct tape worked better.
There you go.
Yes. Okay, I'm a big guy. The guys were lifting a freezer this past week. Yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday. It was a big old Sub-Zero by themselves. Two guys, two of my Mexies. They were lifting, they couldn't do it. I said, guys, get out of the way. I grabbed it, lifted, threw it on there. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. I know how to do it.
Right.
I know that little stance. They were all crooked on it. They didn't have, one of them didn't have his gloves on, you know what I mean? So I got underneath it, threw it on there. So it does make a difference. I always say, at first I never thought it'd make a difference. If you're a big dude, you're gonna do it, you know what I mean? No fridge and no challenge for me. Not a fridge is a challenge. Hot tubs are, but not fridges.
That's correct, Tim.
Yeah.
Don't quit during the winter.
Miles says, Montel asked a question about pricing on a vehicle. He said, "Shall I buy them both at the same time, Montel? What is it good to pay for a truck and a trailer separate or together at the same time?" I moved it. I'm sorry.
You want me to take that?
Okay, no, go ahead. He's going to take it because I think you want to ask someone that just started in the game, so we'll let him answer the question. Trailer and truck at the same time, or truck and then trailer? That's the question.
If you can do the trailer and truck, I would do both of them at the same time. Purchasing new, I wouldn't do that. Just find you something that will pull that trailer. You gotta remember how heavy loads can get, so make sure the trailer can be pulled by that vehicle. But just a truck, you're gonna limit yourself to what you can do.
Because they're asking questions.
Yeah, you're gonna limit yourself to the load you can handle in the truck.
Yeah, you just type it. I don't know how to do it. Okay.
But you don't need a big trailer. I mean, you can get a little 5x10.
You can just answer.
5x10 for a couple $100, and it'll do just fine. It'll do for quite a while.
Miles, I have a 16-foot trailer and charge $425 a load. What do you charge?
Depending on where we're going.
Household.
Depending on where we're going.
Down,
we've charged up to $450 before.
$450? Okay, they're going down the street from your house. No, they're going 10 miles from your house.
From my house, $400 load.
400. I would stay at 400. 425. Listen, I'm ridiculous cheap. I think I'm way cheap. $400 is probably where I'll max out. In 10 years, I'll probably be still at $400. $425. $25 makes a big difference. I'm going to tell you what makes a big difference. $399 a load and $400. That's a big difference. Right. $399 sounds cheap to me. Right. $400, God, sounds like I'm putting $400 bills out. You know what I mean? Right. $399 sounds cheap. So just think about how the customer's thinking. Also, I don't like pricing when it's at the $425 range, $435, $455, $475, $375, It don't sound right to me. I don't. That's my opinion. I like the prices where it goes 100, 200. 300, 400.
Right.
You know, that's better pricing for me. Am I right to say that?
You're right. Exactly right.
I think it comes off better. I think, Miles, oops, I misunderstood the question. Okay. Miles says steel toes, boots, and gloves. Lynette asked another question. She's on a road today. Lynette says, how do you become a better seller? Yeah, are you a good salesman, man?
You gotta like to talk.
Yeah, you gotta like to talk.
If you don't like to talk, you're nervous to be around people, talk to people. It's not going to work for you. If you like to talk, you'll do fine.
You seem like you're not a fast typer. Yeah, I love to talk. If y'all can see my videos. I love talking, so it's easy for me to get a sale. We have a franchisee who charges $5. Yeah, but you're not a franchisee. Miles, you...
Lynette, since the business is hard on the body, at what age will you quit? I'm quitting as soon as my son takes it over. I've got a desk job waiting on me.
You know what? Yeah, I come back. I come home with my back hurting all the time, and especially my knees. I play football too much, and so, you know what? And if my knee falls off, I quit. Right. If my back and I get a hernia, I'll probably quit. But I don't see it coming. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why I don't strain myself in some of these jobs. Yeah, I get under a fridge every once in a while, but if it's something I know I can do, I let my Mexies do it. You know what I mean? Mexi dips and chips. You know. You got that question yet? You still thinking about that? Okay, we don't have
for the card. Yes.
Yeah, for the card. We have a franchisee who charges $5. Yeah, Miles, but you have a franchisee who has a badass truck.
Right.
You got Junk King with a badass red truck out there, brother. Do you have a badass truck like that? Now, I'm not trying to get you worked up, Miles, but he can charge $590. You know why, Miles? I'm going to tell you why he can charge $590. Franchise fees every month. 10% every month. Oh, I forgot. Those $110,000 vehicles not paid off for, Miles. Big difference. That's $800 payment right there. Miles, the insurance on that thing's about $300. They're already out every month, $4,000, and they haven't moved.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Miles, where 1-800-JUNK's truck is parked. Right now, they're in Las Colinas. Because they're in front of the Papados, where they're at every week. And if you go to the mall, they're going to be there. Because I go by there all the time. They're still there. Not to look at them, I go to Papados.
And plus, when somebody says junk removal company, they know their name.
A quick question. Mike Murphy says, is there anything you won't remove? How about you? Really quick.
We'll remove anything.
Paint.
Paint.
I don't do paint. I don't do brick, concrete, cement, rock. If it's one, I'll do it. I mean, come on. You know,
Well, the paint.
cinder block, that'll be $45. No, I'm kidding. I'll remove a cinder block. If it's an older lady or something, I'll remove it. If it's some dude who's, you know, I won't remove it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm still $150 cheaper. I know you are $150 cheaper, bro. But like I said, you're barely. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of, you know, think about how you're pricing your stuff. Jose, dump trailer 7 by 14. How much? $400. $400. Oh, dude, they won't know the difference between 2 feet. Trust me.
Yeah,
They won't know the difference. Just fill it up, and you know what, Jose? You're probably pulling that trailer with what? A truck. Throw stuff in the back of the truck if you feel guilty.
Right, right.
There you go. That's
Raise the sides on the dump trailer. They have the staves for that.
Yeah, and that's really easy. How long have we been on this? We got 30 people on this thing. What do we got? How long have we been on this? Guys, are we still, we good? I like it.
Almost an hour.
Jesus. We've been on here for a while. So we'll get a few more questions down. We'll talk a little bit more, guys. We are waiting for the question from, do you want me to do it or you got it?
No, I've got the question.
Okay, here we go. For the Chili's card. Lee, I want to kind of answer it because I love Chili's. I ain't going to lie to you. I love Chili's. I do. Where were we at last night?
Chili's.
All right. We were at Chili's. So, guys, gift card for Chili's. We're pulling out the gift card right now again. We got to show it off.
I think it changed colors again. But
It changed colors again.
There it is.
Here we go, guys. Here it is. One more time. It is here. Miles, it is not a Visa. It's a real Chili's gift card. I'm going to hide it here. Flash. There it is. Okay. So.
We're going way back on Ricardo's videos.
Okay. Here we go, guys. I like this. I like this. We're going back on the videos. Here's a great video question. Are y'all ready to answer this? I just need somebody to say if you're ready to win the Chili's card. PD took the last one. PD loved my videos. Apparently he's been listening to them. Yes, stay hydrated, Wolfman. Here we go. The question is, are we ready to do this for a Chili's card? Let me get a yes on these this chat, guys. I got 31 people watching it. Let's get a yes to do the Chili's, what is it called?
Gift card.
Gift card extravaganza. Excellent.
Giveaway.
What did you say? Giveaway. It's the giveaway. Should we do an intro? Everybody turn around this way. We'll turn around. 1, 2, 3.
You should have put giveaway in the title.
Giveaway. Hold on. We're gonna practice it.
We're going to say giveaway?
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Giveaway. It is the Chili's giveaway. Don't laugh over there. William's wife is over in the corner laughing at us. Okay, here we go. Question is, God, Leo.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Lynette, AM, PM, they're okay. Wolfman's in the game. Okay, ask. Here it comes. Go ahead.
Where did Ricardo get the idea for the mini dumpsters?
Holy cow, that is a great question.
Way back.
Where did I get the idea from the mini dumpster, guys? The first one who chats it in, PD won the last one.
PD's
and
out,
I've said it. No, game on.
Game on for PD too?
Game on, dude. Game
All right,
on.
PD.
It doesn't matter. How did I get the idea for the mini dumpster? It's a true story. It's a true story.
It's on video. It's got to be true.
It's on video. No.
Nobody knows?
AM, PM. Oh, Apache came strong.
Oh.
Holy cow. Apache, congratulations.
We got a winner.
Guess where you are going in the next few days, son? You're going to Chili's. On 3 Chili's. 1, 2, 3. Chili's. There we go, guys. You are going to Chili's. So, You won. Yes, it was from a customer. The story is I went and I dropped off a 12-yard dumpster to an older lady, a really old lady. Her husband passed away, and I charged her $300. She filled up the dumpster. Get this, guys, a quarter of a way. I felt so bad. And she tells me this, and here goes my grandma voice. Well, son, I don't understand why you just don't have a little small dumpster on some wheels and do half price. I would have filled that thing up. And I said, bling, light came on, the mini dumpster. 8 years ago, was born. I built it. It flipped on me a couple of times. Who cares? All right.
Can you scroll back down?
Yeah,
We got a
I
comment
sure.
there about a
Thanks
hot
for all the
tub.
viewers. Thank you, Derek. Thank you. You did her house. That's right, I did.
Derek Wagner.
Okay,
Right
Derek.
there, right there.
Thanks for all the videos. I did my first hot tub removal the other day and default and used a DeWalt saw saw for the time I use a saw saw.
All right, I've got a story about a hot tub.
Go ahead, shoot.
Tuesday, we got a call to remove a hot tub, and we used the Milwaukee Sawzall. But anyway, we were there. We pulled into the driveway, and this lady had a dog, a spastic dog, jumping around, barking, just crazy 5-month-old dog. And we go up to the hot tub so we can see what we were into. And the dog was barking, and where I was standing at the hot tub, you could see the back door to her house. So the dog's barking and everything, and her husband opens the door up wide open, slings it open, and tells her, shut that dog up. And he was butt naked. Not even a pair of socks on. He was completely butt naked.
I've never had that happen. I've never had a
And he had no shame.
no shame.
No shame.
He had that thing just swinging all around.
Yeah, he shut
Knocking
the
over
door.
the fans and stuff like that in the house.
He slammed the door, about a 65-year-old man, butt naked.
Wow. I farted near a customer one time. Maybe
Is that bad?
maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Maybe I
I
shouldn't
thought
talk
that was
about
normal.
that. Yeah. So Tim wants the hat. We're gonna have to send him this hat.
He's
What do you
got
got
to
there?
answer a question.
Yeah, Tim's got to answer a question, Tim.
Make it easy
Lynette
on
wants
Tim.
it.
But Tim's
Oh,
got to answer first.
They do want the hat. Okay.
Who
All right,
wants the
guys.
hat?
So here, I'll give the hat away. I guess we're gonna give the hat away. Now we got to give the hat. Don't forget, whoever won the. I'm sorry, I know who won. Apache, JunkGuysdfw at Gmail. Send me your. If I don't get your email, how am I going to send it to? Send me your address. I'll mail you out. And PD, hopefully JunkGuysdfw at Gmail. Just send your address. I'll mail it out to you. But here goes the hat. We're going to give away a hat. Speaking of the mini dumpster on the hat, can you tell me how many people I had inside the mini dumpster the day that I introduced the mini dumpster to everybody? How many people actually walked out of the mini dumpster? If you can give me that number, I'll let you win. Ashton, can you give me a number? Can you give me a number? Can anybody? Okay. And I think we got it. I think it's in one of the videos. We do have the actual number here. We counted how many people are in there. So if you can give me that number, we are giving away the hat.
AM, PM. That's good.
And where's it at?
His junk was exposed.
Oh, that's funny. AM, PM, that is wrong. AM, PM, I did not have 9 people in there. No, but you're going to keep on guessing. I like that. You just like the Price is Right. Just go higher and lower. We had Lynette, 14.
3 naked
Wolfman,
fat dudes.
3 naked fat dudes.
Close.
Yeah, no, we didn't have that. Before I see you in Highland Park with well-off snow bunnies while working. Oh, that's great. That's great. I am in Highland Park all the time working. So where the question's still up, how many people, the video's out there. Nice one, Montel. JK. Miles, okay, I'm going to say and leave it alone. First, the franchise charges for the hour. I roll it into my cost. Second, you let the franchise dictate pricing. You might as well, you know what? I don't. Lynette, you're close. AMPM won it right there. We had 7 people in the dumpster. Lynette guesses 7. I bet Lynette was looking down on the videos. She is sneaky. Okay.
Apache on that.
And Apache asked a great question. JunkGuysdfw. JunkGuysdfw. That's DFW. It's on the description below too, Apache. I'm sorry. It's on the. I should have just said that. It's like everyone in the burger business folding prices in half because of McDonald's. Well, not really. Not really. Okay, so I dictate my pricing on me. when I started junk removal, I really didn't look at 1-800. I just thought they were expensive when looking at them. Because I did not. I just priced it and said, dude, I'm working this hard. You know what I mean? $400. And that's been my price forever for the last 8 years. What I did price up was my dumpsters. I used to charge $250, and now I charge $300 for a dumpster. But Miles, what I'm saying, Miles, is like when Junk King shows up to your house. No, you know what? Let's not talk about Junk King. Let's talk about 1-800. When 1-800 shows up to your house, they can show up to your house in Toronto, Las Vegas, San Diego, Texas, to Florida.
Right.
Everybody knows who 1-800-JUNK is. They have a branding. They have a name. I don't know if Miles Junk Removal has a name yet. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So when they dictate pricing, they can do that. They can price. I just think at $425, I'm a little high. At $400, it sounds really good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I don't know. You know, John, I'm asking about the same thing. We're talking about the same thing. John asked the same thing about the franchise fees. They charge a lot for franchise fees. I'll send screenshot of your email. You said Junk Guys deal. Hey, thank you, Lynette. Wow, she's really smart. She's really smart. I bet she's cute. Okay, so guys, we're gonna. I think we're gonna end this off pretty good. Don't forget, guys, to send junk leaders in the house. Junk leaders, as we end this vlog. I thank y'all for coming in. I hope that people take this, such as, you know, the newcomers, Josh and Apache. Well, I don't know if Apache, but the people who just got in here, take the inspiration that y'all have, man. February 2018, you decided to start a junk removal business. You saw my clowning ass on these videos. You saw how I did it. I hope you got some ideas, a few things.
Quite a few.
Chris? And you saw how I do it, and they started a junk removal business. They're successful. They got logos. Turn the back of the shirt around, man. Check the back of the shirt. Yeah, just spin around, dude. Spin the chair, spin. They got this dude. I'm just going to tell you, the trunk doesn't look like this. It's not orange, but this is great. This is your perception right here. You give this perception, you know, if Miles and Chris showed up to my house to clean up, I think they're a franchise. I think you're a franchise. You know what I mean? It looks, will you duck down, dude? Duck. Oh, there. Are we seeing it? Hold on, it's on the delay. It's coming up. It's coming. My boy's panning out. Look at that. Junk leaders right there. Got a little wrinkle. I fix that, dude. Don't worry about it. It's coming up. Don't look. Come on. It's coming up. Junk leaders. You know, if they come to your house like this, it looks like they have. You know, they have. Oh, Lynette's getting personal here. How much money have they made since February 18? Enough to quit their jobs? Thank you.
The money flow is pretty good, way better than expected. I didn't start this company to quit my job. This company was started for my son to have something when he graduated, something to do.
Yeah, instead of going to work on the typical, right.
So the cash flow is good. If you price your jobs well, advertise well, hustle, the jobs will come.
You're right, Wolf. No, I was talking to Wolfman.
Okay.
He said you need that both on the side of the shirt. I'll be honest with you, mine's on the front and that's it. Sometimes I don't even wear it. I don't know if you saw one of my videos, we sprayed them on there. Montel wants to buy a truck. Montel, what do you recommend, Montel, and what price range, Montel? So I'm going to get the question out there. You know what? I want everybody to answer this, guys. Anybody out there? Starting out really quick, and I'll ask this question because you asked me by email. Montel, how much should Montel spend on a truck just starting out junk removal in Capel, Texas? What kind of truck? Well, I can't tell you that. I mean, I can't really answer that, but how much should he spend on starting off a truck?
Don't go in debt. Buy whatever you can buy cash. I would do, if you spent $3,000 on the truck, you're going to get a pretty decent truck. If you went to $3,500, you could get a decent truck and a trailer. So if you're over $3,500, you're probably getting, if you're just starting out, probably more than you need right now.
Right. I bought my truck, the 550. You'll see out there at the auction, $4,200. I bought a truck a couple of days ago, $4,700. No, well, I bought two trucks. That was the F-150. I spend a lot on the other truck. So we got new trucks. And then, of course, if y'all seen the 2017, that was a big old truck in the $60,000 range. We have the red truck, which is the other Dodge, and that is a $18,000 truck, used. And then we got another used truck. It's a 350, 3,000. I don't know. Oh, there it is, 3,000 bucks. We did. We got a red like a week ago. We haven't really done anything with it, but you know, if you need something, you're desperate for something, there's some old trucks out there that run really good. 7.3s. Well, you know what? Never mind. The 7.3s are expensive, but Wolfman bought my truck at a city surplus for 13. What kind of truck is it, Wolfman? Really quick. And Jose, yes, you're welcome to, Jose. Come on out here, dude. And I welcome everybody else. I want to get people from out of state. I want people to come here out of state. I want you to be sitting here. We're going to give away more cards, gift cards, and stuff like that. And I think this is great. This is great collaboration that we're doing together between businesses. We're probably going to talk right after we get off this video about me giving them some of the jobs whenever they're not busy. I don't know how busy they stay, but right now we got back to back to back. I got another hoarder house. We just got the phone call for the fencing. If y'all saw the fencing video, we just got that job, so we're going to be backed up again. So I have to issue out some jobs. So the people, did the son invest money in the business?
Lynette's had a few good questions. If you scroll back, she's got about 3 good questions.
Oh, really? Okay. Lynette.
We'll
How old is the son?
18.
It just turned 18.
Say it louder. 18.
18 years old, guys. What kind of logos does their truck have?
The logo that's on the back of our shirts is on the door, the back door of our vehicles.
Yeah, he'll get you. My Francis will get you. Francis is really good at this.
This is on the back door of our vehicles. Down the bed of the truck and the tailgate of the truck, it says junk removal. So it's big, bold, and orange. They know exactly what we do when we're coming down the road.
Did your son invest money in the video? I don't think he did. I think he's your son.
Yeah. Well, and this money is not as important as time when you're starting out. You're going to invest a lot of time.
96 run really good. I love the 96 Wolfman. Jesus, I love 96 runs good. No lie. He's talking about a 96 Ford probably. They're great vehicles. AM/PM got a 2000 Chevy Silverado 1500. Need a new year. That's all. Okay. I don't know. I don't drive a Chevy, even though I just bought one. 400. That's a good price here. Wolfman, Big Thumbs. Ricky, do y'all split money? Ricky Newsom. God, we're getting financially here. Do y'all split the money evenly? Yeah. How is this going to work? Let me ask you that question. So let's say you send him out to do a garage clean out, and it's $200. Okay. Great question, guys. If y'all want to get detailed, I don't know if it's personal.
No,
you know?
no, I'll answer.
Yeah, because to me, it's not a big deal. I take all the money.
Right.
If you make $200 in doing a job by yourself, in your trailer, in your truck, how does the money flow? Here goes a great question. If you want father and son team, there is a father and son team, by the way, that just emailed recently, and they're not on the board, but this is great because I'll watch this video later on. How do you split that? How does that work?
Okay. I don't take any money out of the company. My son does not take any money out of the company. Now, we have a budget, or not a budget, but a number that we want in the bank account before we start taking money out. We won't take a dime out even when he quits his job to work this full time until that number is met. That number is, we establish that number based off the bills we have and working capital for about 6 months. After that, then we can take what we want out of it, which I probably won't take anything out of for the first couple of years.
I think the question was, okay, I'm sorry, you did answer it. If he makes a $200 job, what is he going to take? Of course, he takes the whole money, but it goes into one account.
It goes into one company account, and we will set a pay scale for him, a salary per week for him.
Right.
We don't take half and half or anything like that. If we, just an example, if we pay him $500 a week, that's what he's going to get, $500 a week.
Miles asked a great question. I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you guys get a deposit up front for jobs over a certain price? Miles, no. No, you don't do that, Miles. The $6,000 job I'm at today, I'm doing it all. I'm out like 800 so far. No, 750. I counted in my head today actually. So it's going to be $6,000. What do I care? The guy's going to write me a check Monday. You know what I mean? I'm going to make the money. The other job, $3,900. No, I put the money up. I have it. Just pay it. Lynette asked a question. Okay, Miles, I hope that answers the question. Miles, you're asking a lot of great questions too, by the way. Lynette asked another educational question. I don't even want to read it, but here it comes, because she's asking great questions. I think she's smarter than me. Lynette, how do you teach him the worth of money? Do you think education would be important to help him grow the business? Accounting classes, business, going college. What if he injures himself? Does he have a plan B?
I'll answer the first one, the first couple. We teach our son about the value of money by leading by example. We're not money hungry. We don't show that we like money or anything like that. It's just, we like to have money to pay our bills. But you scroll back downward to see the rest of it.
The other question, do you think he should take accounting classes?
He will. Yes, when he takes it full time, right now his mom works for a law firm where she's the, what do you call it? She's in accounting, so she knows QuickBooks and all that stuff. She will set him up first off in the QuickBooks, teach him all that, then we'll expand his knowledge on that. Because I will not let my son take over a company if he does not understand what's going on in every realm of the company.
Yes, I got some great answer, William. Ricardo, I always take a deposit over $500. Ooh, Miles, I don't. I'm sorry, man. I just don't, dude.
We don't take deposits.
Yeah, we don't. No, it's like, hey, we're going to put the money out. We're going to do it. You know what I mean? It's like having a contractor saying he's going to come paint the house and it's going to cost $1,000 to paint the house. Hey, give me $200 of it right now. Well, he's going to use the $200 to buy the paint and the brushes because he doesn't have any money.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't like that. Kind of shady. Ricardo Jamal asked, Ricardo, is so nice of you to invite them. You can be in the same business and help each other. Of course. No, we're going to help each other. The system will work. This is great. I met him. I talked to him. We've talked. We text. He's here. His son's here. Chris is a great kid. Doesn't talk much, but he's here. Junk Mob, you guys are definitely going to have a $200,000 business. Stand up to Dad. He sounds like a stand-up person. Bring him to send him in the business, teach him the right way to do listen. Yes, of course, of course. I think this is the youngest, and Tim, answer this question. Is this the youngest you've seen a junk removal person starting a business? Not like, hey, I'm going to hire somebody who's 16 years old. Because my son helps me right now. He's 16. My son's 14 helps me. But they're not like part of the company. They're just like helping Dad because Dad's going to give him $50. This is like a part of the business. Have you seen anybody at 18 years old do that? Oh, look, and he answers the question. Shit, my bad. Oh, you wish you could have done it when you were 18. Okay, yeah. Anybody can still make a good living. There's much opportunities in Dallas. Definitely is. By the way, Jamal, let me tell you who Jamal is. Jamal is, he is going to be the first person who his mini dumpster arrives. And I've ordered the mini dumpster, Jamal. It should be here in the next few weeks. But he's the first official person that the mini dumpster will come in. Jamal is not using the mini dumpster for junk. He's actually in the tent and rent business. He rents tents if you get married, bar mitzvahs, stuff like that. Why did I say bar mitzvahs? I'm not Jewish. Sure. Jewish people use bar mitzvahs. I don't know where that came from. You know, that was so wrong, bro. You know, y'all should have stopped me. Dude, I did a big job for a guy back in Canada. He tried to skip. You have to be smart about it. Well, maybe they're like that in Canada. Hey, oh, I'm sorry. Did he say, I'm sorry? Well, here in Texas, they don't do that. No. Texas totally different. I bet you go to Cali, they screw you in LA or something.
Well,
you know what I mean?
There's such thing as a property lien, too.
Yeah, there is that. Thanks, guys, for Junk Leaders. Ricardo, keep in touch with me, and I hope we collaborate with you. Montel, look forward to it, guys. I think we're going to end this, guys. Thank you for all the people watching. I want to throw a few shout-outs. Tim, thank you. I get on Tim's live all the time. I was at Chili's last night. You were cutting in and out, dude. Tim, sorry about that. Junk Mob. Great videos. He's always live. He's way more live than I am. I can't go live all the time, dude. I'm doing these damn videos. Okay? Did you not see the dictionary one? 6 hours, by the way. 6 hours. Don't want to talk about that. Again, AM PM Junk, thanks for being here. AJ's, I missed out on AJ's. He's not here today. Jamal, I want to throw a shout out to Jamal. And guys, whoever won the Home Depot card, email me. I'll send it out. The hat is going to Okay, we're gonna send this hat out to the winner of the hat, and I think that was. Ah, damn it.
And Tim, if you're still on, shoot him your email address or your address as well.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, we'll watch it and find out later who won it. But
Tim with JunkGuys, send your address as well. We'll get you a hat out.
Junk Guy, yeah, you don't want to do that when we're live. JunkGuysdfw@gmail.com. Ivan, au revoir, guys. I think that's going to end it for us now. I appreciate y'all coming, guys. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you out there, man. You know what I mean? And when we got a big job, I'd like for y'all to come over and take a look at what we're doing. Maybe I'll throw a hand in, you know what I mean? Just give y'all a little action of the hoarder stuff. My back hurts when I say hoarding.
No, we're busy until that house is over.
All right, guys, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for staying tuned in, guys. All the winners, junkguysdfw@gmail.com. And don't forget to look over to the right side, subscribe to the videos, guys, and check out my other videos over there. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. Bye-bye.